Morning lovelies, I hope you're all well. I thought I would film you guys another what I eat in a day because it's been a little bit of a while since I filmed that, but I thought this week or this time I would try and do one a little bit differently and show the sort of things that I eat when I'm short on time. So as many of you guys know, I'm vegan and I love cooking. I love cooking a lot of my food from scratch, but we don't always have the time to do that, and I've been away over the last few days. I went down to Suffolk to visit a friend, which was really lovely, but it just means that I've got quite a bit of work to catch up on and I haven't really had time to do any food prep. So I did a little bit of shopping yesterday, got a few bits in, so I thought I would show you the kind of things I eat when it's just like busy and kind of a very realistic what I eat in a day, and it also be a good opportunity to show some of my favourite vegan food brands that I enjoy. So you'll have seen that I have made myself a wee hot water and lemon because this is my favourite kind of drink to start the day. I used to always start with a cup of tea, just like breakfast tea, but I switched to doing this because I thought it would be a great way to just get a bit of extra vitamin C and also feel more hydrated in the morning. I often wake up feeling quite thirsty, so I try and have this. I also try to have like a glass of water as well because I tend to do my workouts in the morning, so that means that I'm fully hydrated for that. Can you see Pi in the background there? She's always in all my shots. That's the thing about living in a tiny home, which I'm sure you don't mind. So for my breakfast, I'm going to have some granola, and I picked this up the other day, which is a bit, I say naughty, it's not really naughty, but this is very expensive granola. I'll put that out there now. It's this Deliciously Ella. I got the nutty one because I like the nut one, tend to prefer nut, like muesli granola to fruity ones. But it was on deal in Tesco, so I just thought that this is great because this is really easy to do. I usually make myself overnight oats or porridge, but I like to change things up, and this is going to be like, it's more into springtime now, so I like to change things up, and this is really easy to do. I've also made my own granola before. I have a really good recipe I follow, I think it's Pick Up Limes, I'll link it below, and it's quite straightforward to do, but again, I've just not had time to do it, so that's totally okay, and anything Deliciously Ella does, I enjoy. I think it'll probably show her again later because I've got some more of her like nutty bars as well, so yeah, it's definitely on the pricier end of things, but I really enjoy it, and you know, it's pretty good for me. And then I'm gonna also treat myself to some fairly expensive yogurt as well, not too bad, is the Oatly Greek style one, which is like my favourite type of yogurt if I can get this. This is really yummy, particularly with granola. I tend to put a wee bit of oat milk in as well, just to soften it a little bit, and with this. And then I got myself some blueberries, I think, in the fridge. I haven't had berries in a long time. They're not quite in season yet, but I'm getting impatient, and I fancied having some berries with my granola. And then I'll see what else I've got. I think I will probably add in some raisins and maybe some more nuts, maybe some pecans, because again, nuts are great for you, you know, a bit of a source of protein, some really healthy fats. So yeah, it's still a healthy breakfast, but a really quick and easy one, which I'm all about today. I'm hungry, so it's definitely lunchtime. I totally forgot to have my kind of mid-morning snack. It's great because I'm filming what I eat in the day. So yeah, I'm pretty hungry now. Although what I do normally have, just so you know, I've shown it in other videos, I tend to have a smoothie, especially like a green smoothie, so like with mango and banana and spinach and oat milk or soy milk, whatever I have. Before I show my lunch though, I did want to say that I still sell my food planner on my Etsy store. So it's a Notion planner. I called it Plant Lovers Food Planner. You don't have to be vegan to use it. It's just, you know, you can use it whatever you eat, but there's some extra information in there if you do want to eat more plant-based. And I find planning my food and having like a meal plan just saves me time. Although it feels at the time like it's taking time to do, actually in the long term, like through the week, I don't have to think about it. Like I know what I'm eating, even if it's just roughly, you know, even I'll just put in a few plans of roughly what I want to be eating every single day. It means when I do my shop, it's so much easier, and it just, yeah, simplifies things. So I'll link that down below in case you guys are interested. Today I am going to make myself like a falafel style bowl. So it's basically, I'll have falafel, hummus, and see what else I have in the fridge that I can put with it. So these are the falafels I got, just the Cauldron brand. These are probably my favourite like supermarket falafels to get. They're really yummy. And then I just got some organic hummus actually from Tesco because it seemed to be the exact same price for some reason as the non-organic hummus. So I thought, why not? And then what I really like to do when it comes to trying to eat balanced and healthy is kind of visualize like the plate method. Again, I think Pick Up Limes, she's a nutritionist and she's a great YouTuber. She shares lots of vegan recipes. She does a video on that and how to like visualize your eating. So you make sure you've got like bits of like protein on there, some like fruits and veggies on there, some carbohydrates. I'll link that video below if I can find it because I found it really useful. So I think, you know, falafel is obviously, both of these are like chickpea based. So that's a little bit of protein in there. I've got some spinach I'll put with it. I've got some beetroot, I think. I've got some sweet corn, maybe some extra beans. I don't know. Sometimes I do this and end up with a massive plate of food. So I'm basically going to see what's in my pantry and put it all together. But yeah, again, it's a throw it together kind of meal, and I think that's it. If you have something tasty, something you really enjoy, but it's getting some nutrients in there that is ready to just pick up on the go, it makes life a lot easier. I mean, again, you know, I could make my own falafels. I've never actually done that, so if you guys have a recipe recommendation or you've made your own falafels, let me know how it was, because I think it's probably fairly easy. I have made my own hummus before and that was fairly straightforward, so you know, I can make these things myself, but sometimes you just don't have the time for that. So I'm just going to throw all this together and see what we come up with. Snack time now, and as previously mentioned, I'm going to be having another Deliciously Ella. This video is not sponsored by Deliciously Ella, I just really love her stuff, and this is that apple and raisin oat bar with cinnamon, and apple and cinnamon is just the best combination. I know it's quite autumnal and this is more of a spring what I eat vlog, but I love it all year round. So yeah, I'm going to have this and a wee cup of tea. So for dinner, I'm going to have another kind of throw it all together kind of dinner because I need to use up this pasta sauce that I got the other day. This one, again, it's really simple. It's just a tomato and basil one. It's the Lloyd's Grossman one. I get this now and again. I'm actually not a massive pasta person. I don't have pasta that often. I just find it can feel a little bit heavy if I have it too often. But that means that when I do have it, it's a bit of a treat. So yeah, I have it with this. And then what I again try and do is just up the kind of nutrient content of my food where I can. So I know I have half a can of chickpeas randomly that needs eating in the fridge. That's great. I can add that in as a bit of protein. Having a very chickpea heavy day today, which is no bad thing. I enjoy them. But yeah, beans, lentils, tofu, they're all great. Nuts, all great like protein sources for vegans. And then again, I will add some greens in there. So I've got, again, some spinach and more spinach I can add in. And I think I might cook some broccoli up with the pasta as well, because again, that can all just cook in the same pot. It's just making life easy for yourself, basically. And I don't know if I've got any garlic bread in the freezer. If I've garlic bread, I might have that as well as a little bit of extra treat. So I'm just going to put all this together now and enjoy my dinner. I hope you enjoyed this little easy, realistic vegan what I eat in the day. And it's a little bit different to some of my other videos where I cook a little bit more, but I just thought it would be really good to like be authentic on the internet and show that I don't cook from scratch all of the time, because as much as I would love to, I don't always have the time, I don't always have the motivation or energy to do that. So this is, again, you know, I've managed to eat in a way that aligns with my values. It's still pretty healthy and balanced, but it's just made life easier for myself. Thank you very much for watching, guys, as always, and I will see you next time.